So you buy some decor, you're super excited about it, you bring it all together in your apartment, and you hate it. Hate's a strong word. Maybe you're less than enchanted by it. So this is video number 2 in a series on my channel I call Dear Moda, where I answer an interior style question from my audience, advice column style. And a follower of mine, Dylan, is feeling this struggle. Here's his Dear Moda question he submitted to me on Instagram. Dear Moda, I tend to like everything in my room, but then hate it, and it doesn't feel like me. I feel your pain, Dylan, and nobody should have to feel that way in their apartment. And the good news is that this is a very common problem that we all deal with at some point, and there are certain things you can do to avoid it. So in this video, I'm going to tell you the real reasons why your apartment decor might not be working the way you want it to, and what you can do to make styling decisions that you won't regret. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Steffi, and I'm the creator of the interior style blog Moda Misfit, and you're watching Living Pretty, the place for apartment styling tips. And if you haven't already, be sure to download your free apartment styling handbook, which I will link to in the description below. It's basically my framework for discovering your personal style, getting organized, gathering visual inspiration, and shopping for your decor, all rolled up into a pretty PDF. So again, you can check that out below. So if you're anything like Dylan, you know how frustrating it can be to decorate your space only to feel disappointed with the results. We've all been there. And unfortunately, mistakes and disappointments are part of any creative process. There's nothing wrong with you. But at the same time, it's not like we all have a bottomless bucket of money to spend on decor mistakes. So let's unpack some of the reasons why your apartment decor just isn't working and what you can do to increase the likelihood that you'll feel happy with your apartment aesthetic. The first possible reason why your apartment decor might not be working is you might be skipping straight to buying decor without first addressing your most valuable decorating tool, your brain. You need to ask yourself what's important to you, what resonates with you, what colors will make you feel good on a daily basis, what styles will complement your personality. It's not about just finding pretty looking things. There are a lot of pretty looking things out there. It's about finding the right pretty looking things for you. So you might be wondering, how do I go about figuring out what will be a good fit for me? There isn't a black and white, cut and dry answer to this, but a good place to start is to ask yourself the right questions. Get your head straight before you get your home straight. I walked you through a few of these questions in this video about the first 3 steps you should take when decorating your apartment, which I'll link to below. And my free apartment styling handbook that I mentioned earlier will also help you work through this inner groundwork towards discovering your personal style. And again, I'm linking that to the description below. Just remember, before you buy anything, establish what you want, what's important to you. Don't buy anything until you've done this, because that's how you end up with decor that doesn't feel like you. Another reason why your decor might not be coming together the way you want it to is you might not be going into it with a plan. What a lot of people do when decorating their apartment is they just haphazardly buy decor without establishing things like what they want their color palette to be, what specific interior styles they want to go for, how the decor items might look together. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying to eliminate spontaneity from your decorating process. Some beautiful things can happen from spontaneity. But with something that costs you money, time, and energy, having some kind of a plan for your interior styling makes it less likely that your efforts will lead to heartbreak. Nobody wants to feel like they wasted time and money, and more often than not, having a plan will help you make decisions that you won't end up regretting. Things like creating mood boards, Pinterest boards, shopping lists, a budget spreadsheet. These will help you feel more confident and clear on what you're spending your money on. I have lessons and templates for all of these things in Small Apartment Styling School, which reopens for enrollment on June 29th. So my students already have a built-in framework for how to plan and organize their interior styling. And it makes it so they can just hit the ground running without spending the time trying to figure out a plan on their own. But if you want to create a styling plan on your own, I recommend creating a budget in Google Sheets, creating a mindful Pinterest board of decor images that resonate with you. I explain my mindful pinning approach in this video, and also using Canva to create mood boards. I mean, my boyfriend Kobe and I used Canva simply to decide which decorative pillows we wanted to buy for his bed. We just grabbed the images of the pillows we were considering, put them in Canva, and being able to visually see the options and compare them helped us choose. If you want to see how the pillows we went with ended up looking in his space, you can watch his studio apartment tour video linked in the description. And look at this mood board my Small Apartment Styling School student Ella made in Canva after watching the lesson about making mood boards in the course. Making this beautiful mood board gave her a sense of what might look good together, and it helped her feel more confident about what she was wanting to buy because she had this visual to help. My point is that taking the time to do something like this increases your chances of buying decor you end up loving rather than regretting. Another possible reason why your decor isn't feeling right might be that you're not putting your personality front and center. Your apartment might not feel like you because you're not prioritizing you when shopping for decor. I did a whole video on how to incorporate your personality, interests, and passions into your decor, so I definitely recommend you check that out. But I really want to stress that if you want to create a space that feels authentically you, you need to look for decor through a very specific lens. A lens that focuses on the things you love, the things that light you up. Dylan, if you're watching this, I want you to try seeing the world through Dylan-colored glasses as you shop for decor, because you're frustrated that your decor doesn't feel like you. That means you need to put you into focus here. Make sure you're buying things you feel connected to, not just because they're a trend or you think it looks nice enough or you're in a rush just to get something. If you want your space to feel like you have to be intentional about expressing your personality through your decor. What are your hobbies? What are your interests? What colors speak to you? Are there any time periods that you love the aesthetic of? For example, I love the 60s and 70s aesthetics, and they inform my style choices on some level, often in ways that aren't even obvious. That's another thing to consider. I'm not saying you have to beat your decor over the head with your personality in super obvious ways. What I want is for your interests and passions to always be simmering under the surface as you decorate. The idea is to keep yourself at the center of all your decorating decisions. Be self-centered in your styling. And finally, we're gonna wrap this up with a quick reason why your apartment decor might not be working, which is maybe it's just not finished. It's like I always say, every stylish space has to look shitty before it can be pretty. Your decor might be disappointing you right now because it's just not done. This is a process and it takes time. And for most of the process, your apartment will look not so great, or at least it'll feel underwhelming, like it's just not popping. I mean, look at the evolution of my apartment before it finally got to a place I was happy with. It took months of mistakes to get here. But then there's kind of a magical moment where things just click together. One piece of decor can be the thing that ties it all together and allows the whole picture of your space to shine. You might be one area rug away from your dream space. Just keep going. Be patient with yourself. When I end every one of my videos saying your apartment is destined to be pretty and you're pretty powerful, I really mean it. You have the power to make it happen. You just have to keep going. If your apartment isn't looking the way you want it to right now, you're probably just not done with it yet. I hope that was helpful, Dylan, and helpful to anyone who's dealing with the struggle of not really loving their decor. It's a very common problem, and there isn't a black and white solution, but I'm here to make it as approachable as possible so you don't have to feel lost in the dark. If you want to dive deeper into my step-by-step approach to the apartment styling process, and you would also like my feedback on your specific apartment, you might want to check out my online course, Small Apartment Styling School. Like I mentioned, enrollment is reopening on June 29th, and I'm so excited to help a new batch of students decorate their apartments. Special shout out to my SAS students, Keiko and Ella, who have been loving the course and have already seen the benefits of it reflected in their apartment styling. I'm so proud of them. If you want to learn more, I'll link to the Small Apartment Styling School waitlist page in the description below. If you join the waitlist, by the way, you'll get a special 25% off discount code delivered to your inbox as we get closer to the course opening. So definitely take advantage of that. And for daily glimpses into my studio apartment life, follow me on Instagram at moda.misfit. And for regular doses of small apartment styling tips and inspiration, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when a new episode goes up every week. And remember, your apartment is destined to be pretty, and you are pretty powerful.